Hi, welcome to the 5th week of the South Sports Roundup show. I'm Mr. Z.
And I'm Mr. Molino.
Where's the time gone? It just seems like yesterday we started off with our first week show, and holy cats, the fall sports are almost done already. We're going to jump in right off the bat with some girls' tennis news, who as of the moment we're filming right now, which is Tuesday afternoon, October 19th, what's going on?
Well, I'm getting a long update from McGuire Molino, who is managing the team at the match, but of course, he's still typing. Anyhow, there's a lot going on with tennis. First of all, we want to, backtrack a couple of weeks to Anya Plotnikova's District 4 Singles Tennis Championship, where she defeated for the second time this year Pam Nidich of Loyalsock, who previously was unbeaten for 3 years. So Anya, way to go. She'll head to the state tennis championships at Hershey on November 6th. Also, South had two girls in the district semifinal doubles championships with Hannah Summerson and Megan Rovanault, where they lost a close one, unfortunately. Currently, South Williamsport, according to my update, has defeated Bloomsburg. And now they will play the winner of Hughesville and Loyalsock in the District 4 Team Girls Tennis Championships. So a lot going on with tennis, and we're doing well.
Well, I'll say, way to go, girls. Congratulations on you, coaches, and everyone involved with that. The girls' soccer team was doing some interesting things this week. Coach Matlack, you got something cool going on here down at the field today. What's up?
Today we have our free clinic that we do every year as part of our community service to give back to the South Williamsport community, and we put on about an hour and a half of fun drills and games for the local youth soccer players to just come and enjoy some soccer with the high school team.
Yeah, it seems like a lot of the kids are having fun down here. Are they predominantly South kids coming up and through the feeder system in our school, or is it more than just our community?
Last year it was just South Williamsport AYSO. This year we opened it up to anyone. So I know that there is a little girl from Williamsport that is here. But it could be anyone from the local area this year. But majority of them will be South Williamsport AYSO teams. The AYSO programs have been great in the fact that they cancel their practice, send the kids here to be able to spend some time with the high school girls.
With some of our girls soccer players down at the cul-de-sac field. And girls, what's going on today?
We are teaching little kids how to do some drills and just helping them with their touches and working on soccer.
And Maddie, what's your station today?
Our station is Knockout and Sharks and Minnows, which are my favorite games, so I'm really excited today.
Knockout and Sharks and Minnows.
Yeah.
You got to tell us what that is.
Well, basically, you're just supposed to kick other people's balls out of the square, and if you're the last man standing, you're the winner.
Great. And Brooke, what are you guys doing in your group today?
Sharks and Minnows and Knockout.
So you two are working together? So girls, a lot of youngsters out here in all different age levels from 4 up to 11 or 12. So can you tell us one thing that each of you enjoy the most about having this activity today for the youth?
Well, I enjoy just seeing all the kids having fun and having them learn how to pass better and all the activities that we're playing.
It's really fun for us because it's kind of like a day off. We're always working hard every day at practice. So by doing this, it's kind of just fun for us and fun for the kids. Well, for me, I like seeing all the little kids get better and improve and just watching them have fun.
Surprise, surprise, look who we dug up down at our soccer day. It's none other than our tremendous secretary, Miss Christie. And what are you doing down here?
My daughter Maddie has soccer clinic with the big girls.
She's 8. How long has she played soccer?
3 years.
3 years. And she look forward to today?
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah.
Why is that?
Because it's the big girls. Come on, it's the varsity girls.
Yeah, one of the things Coach Matlack said earlier off camera was the fact that how this helps our varsity girls assume a role model within the community, with the younger girls looking up to them. It's a great event. So do you think this will help your daughter, want to play soccer for South down the road?
Absolutely. Yeah.
And you've just heard more words in 35 seconds than she spoke the whole year when I had her in class. As we stand here today on this lovely fall day, we're coming down to the end of your regular season. Where do our girls stand right now?
We are 11-4-2 right now. We have one game left on Wednesday against Wellsboro. They're a pretty athletic program, but we are in the top half of the conference, and so we've clinched a playoff spot, and we're looking forward to starting playoffs next week and hopefully moving through districts and hopefully making a state playoff appearance.
And if you don't know, this young lady, not only a former student, but probably the best girls soccer player to ever come out of this school. Thank you, Mrs. Pinkerton, for that outstanding interview. And our girls soccer teams had a great year, and good luck to them as they head into their playoff season. Boys football. Big win last week over Cowanesque Valley, 55-7. That puts South at 4-3 for the year. And they're heading down to Muncie this Friday night to play another 4-3 team. And South currently sits third in the district playoff race right now with 510 points heading into this week's game. So good luck to the Mounties as they face the Muncie Indians. And we thought we'd shift gears a little bit and get away from sports just a tad. Talk about something that is near and dear to your heart maybe after you graduate, and that being
The yearbook, which is definitely still tied to sports. I know when I open up the yearbook, not unfortunately, I go right to the sports section.
And there were no photos when I graduated, so we had to use sketches because the camera was not invented previous to the Civil War, which was an class of 1863 with a graduating class of 44 students. Most of them were getting ready to go off to war. But in all fairness and all kidding aside, our yearbook staff does an outstanding job headed by Mrs. Shearer. I'm with the yearbook staff in the library. The yearbook staff, I was informed earlier, is not a club. As a matter of fact, if you call it a club, you better stay clear of Mrs. Shearer. In all honesty, the yearbook staff does a great job in this school. I'm standing next to our editor, Courtney Schoenwolf. Courtney, what makes South's yearbook so different from other schools?
Right, well, we offer an app called Replay It. Every yearbook who is a Jostens yearbook has this, but you can upload your own pictures to the app Replay It if you download it on your phone, and they might be in the yearbook. Also, we offer Orasma, which is you can link videos to pictures in the yearbook. So if you have the app and hold your phone over the picture, you can watch videos from events we hold, and that is very unique to our yearbook.
That's a pretty awesome thing. We didn't have that in our yearbooks, obviously, when some of us were graduating from high school here. What are some of the things that you cover in the yearbook, sports-wise?
We try to go to at least one game from every sport, so we get pictures from the sports players, the athletes, and people at the sporting events.
Is there anything the student body can do, Meg, to make it easier for you guys?
If there's anything interesting going on around school or in school, you should probably tell us, because we would like to get pictures.
You know what? It may not mean a lot to you now, but trust me, years after you graduate, when the gray hair comes in, stop it. And some of the hair leaves, you're going to wish you had these memories back. So if you get an opportunity to pick up a yearbook, please do so. You'll really wish you had one down the road for years after you graduate when you get together and want to take a look at what it was like when you had hair and you didn't have a gut. Agreed?
Agreed, yeah.
All right, good job. Hey, this week's NCAA Game of the Week features the number 6 ranked Clemson Tigers at the Miami Hurricanes. Not a real good week for competitive football in terms of ranked teams. So this is the best one we could come up with. So you get what you get.
And you don't throw a fit, Mrs. Cruz.
So who do you like?
I like Clemson. I picked Notre Dame to beat Clemson earlier. Came down to the wire. Notre Dame had a chance to win. Actually wasn't too far off on that one.
Here we go again.
Even though it's at Miami, Clemson's on a roll. They're 6-0. Miami, coach under fire a little bit. I like the Tigers at Miami.
So you're going to pick Clemson over the Miami Hurricanes?
I am.
And no excuses this time?
None. Hey, I won the last time I picked. Michigan thumped Northwestern.
I picked Michigan also.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not talking about winning again.
Well, I'm in to win now. I've went 0 for 3 or 4 there to start the year. I'm ready to win now.
All right. Guess what? I'm picking Clemson also. I don't see any way Miami beats Clemson unless they go down there and just totally forget to show up. Too much at stake. Hopefully we'll both be correct in our choosing of the Clemson Tigers and Dabo Sweeney. Mr. Balls, what about our boys soccer team? Kind of up and down. So over the last couple weeks of the season, where are we at?
Well, we've had some tough games, but the boys are still, they have 9 wins, 8 losses. They're a lock. They're definitely making the playoffs and looking for a win, make that 10 wins on Thursday with the final home game here against Montgomery.
Well, good luck, boys. Take care of business. And with any sport, you want to enter the playoffs on a high note. To finish up today's show, Mr. Malls has done a great job this year covering our awesome junior high girls softball team.
And the girls softball team finished with a great record of 17-1. Would have loved to have seen a rematch with the Lady Bulldogs to see if we could have got rid of that one and kind of got revenge on them. Girls had a great year. Maybe later on we'll get a chance to do another interview because my first one was out of focus over at Elm Park. And the girls most of them are heading right into junior high basketball right now.
That's awesome, and a little plug for that. Hey, you only go through this one time, guys and girls. Listen, take it from a couple people who are out of high school for a while. Play and participate in every single thing you can because you only get to do this once. For the South Sports Roundup crew, directed by Mr. Steppe and Mr. Molino, I'm Mr. Z. Have a great weekend. We'll catch you next week.